Good morning, YouTube. Welcome welcome back to the channel. As you can see this morning, it's the turn for the Royal Enfield Classic 350. We're going to have a little ride down to Hexham to meet some Goldwing friends, have a cuppa and see how it goes. Nice little break, nice little rundown for the 350, because it's still only got flipping out 113 miles on the clock, so it hasn't even had its first service yet, so we need to get the miles on it and get a first service, because I've had it a while, but obviously I've got lots of other bikes to ride at the same time. But anyhow, let's crack on. Let's get down and meet some friends, and we'll see how it goes. It's a nice steady, sorry about that, a nice steady ride down. Oh, chilly. Right, folks, off we go. Put the bloody trouser leg down because it's ridden up a bit up my boots. The cold draft gets flipping, tell you what. It's bloody 10 degrees cooler today than what it was yesterday. We're supposed to break a bit the weather this afternoon, about 2 o'clock. We'll see. Right, the little Royal Enfield. That's the way. I'm going to say it again, like, I love it a bit. Like, I mean, she's fantastic. You just got to watch. She's running in, so I don't want to I'm obviously not over revving the engine and that, like, but trying to keep the speed down to 40, 45 miles an hour. Up and down the gears, give her a bit of movement, bit of play. I mean, she'll fly up here if I want to give her some throttle, but I obviously don't want to because she's still getting run in, so treat her right and she'll treat you right. And I am talking about the motorcycle. Crossing the little bridge over the reed here now, so looks like you're doing a bit of welding work there. Tony must have hit the railing. Got a bike in there now. You see, underneath that cover, I've never seen a bike there before. Right? Obviously, he doesn't get out on it very often. Like, I've never seen it outside of. Never mind, never seen it before. A la carte, good street food. It's very nice as well. Like, and there's all homemade stuff. Makes it myself in that kitchen there. All homemade, bloody hell, really like roast dinners, bloody mince and dumplings, curries, absolutely beautiful. So if you're ever passing on the A68, definitely worth stopping there to get yourself a nice drinking whatever. They do all sorts as well, burgers and everything as well, of course, like bacon, sausage, egg, sandwiches, breakfast in a box, I suppose. But very nice it is, all freshly cooked. Woohoo! We're on the roller coaster bit of the A68 now. Up and down, up and down. Past the sawmill, they've got a fire now. I can smell a pretty log fire, unless it's in the house, cottage house here. I mean, I think it was I think it was at the bloody sawmill. Smell bloody lovely. Lovely. This bloody bike's suited to these roads, like absolutely suited to these roads. That's so much as well, like, to be honest with you, right, because hell of a lot more pleasant riding around on these roads than bloody on dual carriageways and motorways, that's for sure. I mean, sometimes unavoidable main roads like that, if you got somewhere to go and you're in a hurry to go, like, so. But these roads are so much better, like. I mean, so much better for the scenery and the lack of traffic and that. Some of them could do with the blinking be resurfaced in a few places, like, because there's some some potholes, but not so much on the 68 up here. It's relatively good surface. It's so nimble and blinking agile, this, like. For new riders as well, that'd be ideal, because it gives you give them such confidence, like, because it's so sure-footed. In other words, it's not going to get you into trouble easily. It's really sure-footed, like, so. That's just gone through Charlton there, eh? But heading towards Wall, but we're going to go through the little viaduct of the old Northern Line, railway line, the old Northern Line. There's a little viaduct, isn't it lovely? And the river in front of course. The old Northern Line from Hexham to Riccarton Junction, and then onto the Waverley Line, Edinburgh. Some little bit of blinking real information there, whether whether it is of interest to anybody or not. Riding along on this bike here, going through this road without all these fancy white marks around it, like, I can just picture what she's like in the bloody the 30s and the 40s, like. Strange thing to think about there, but that's just give it. Well, not now, because it's gone from, as I say, the white lines knock you out a bit, like. But coming through the trees there in the bike, looking down on the bike here, it's just could have been something from a period movie or something, you know. A great feeling, like. Absolutely fantastic feeling. I was going to say, if you're not a motorcyclist, you wouldn't understand, but if you're not a motorcyclist, I cannot say you'd be watching the video. To be honest with you, that would be fantastic if you were watching it and you want a motorcyclist. Like, that would be absolutely fantastic. To the right there's Chester's Roman Fort over there, and to the left up here is Brunton Turret, which was a turret on the wall, on Hadrian's Wall. Just there on the left, up there. This is Hadrian's Wall country, folk. For people that don't know, Hadrian's Wall country. The northernmost frontier, the northernmost outpost of the Roman Empire. In Britain, I mean. They still were further north than the wall, mind. Don't think that was the wall and that was it. They stopped the wall. There was quite a few settlements further up into Pictland. It was Pictland then. There was no Scotland then. Pictland and Caledonia. It was something like that, I think. Anyway, but Scotland wasn't formed as Scotland at the time of the Roman presence in Great Britain. So anyway, but they were quite a bit further north than the wall. But they decided to build a wall and that be the cut-off point. But there still was a few Roman families living north of the wall. You can tell by the archaeology and the excavations. And there's some, there was a couple of camps up where I live, up further, just this side of the Canterbury border, so the Scottish border. Chew Green and that is just on the range, is just more or less across the road from me. And then a bit further south of me there's, I can't even see it, flipping it, I can't remember what they call it, like, but it's at Rochester. Rochester, Northumberland, by the way, not Rochester, Doonsooth. That's us just entering Hexham now. I'm gonna fill up straight away as I'm going into Hexham here, so because otherwise, if coming out of Hexham, I have to go on that big roundabout and then come back down to the fuel station, because you cannot come in from the other end. Though you've got to go to the bloody thing. So I'm going to go in here now. Right, that's us filled up, £8 and a penny. Yeehaw. Happy days. I didn't know how much was in, like it was still showing 3 bars, but no, I didn't quite fill it up then. Still 1 bar down. It's the first time I've put fuel in it, like, but no mind. Never mind, the first time I put fuel in it. It's hot, the bloody... I just didn't want to spill it over the top for the first time, so. But I'll remember for next time. Ooh, yeah, fella. Some shite coming off that bloody thing. That's why I had to put my bloody visor doing. You flip out the crap that was coming out of it. Whoa! Friggin' hell, man. I know it was overtaking a cyclist, but bloody hell to come right across the road into this lane, eh? That was a joke. A joke. Well, this is the auction mart. I think I'm way too early, right? But never mind. I can't remember where the cafe is actually, like. Well, that's it, done. We're meeting. We're a little bit of a meeting, well, a little bit of a tea party. I mean, even though the cafe was shut, we had loads of fridge food because they brought a bring leftovers of a funeral buffet, and we were treated as much as we wanted to eat for nothing. So it was absolutely brilliant. I like your variety. Right, I'll see you later then. See you later. Hey. Yeehaw! We're on my way. Homeward bound. Yeah, well, let's go back through the bloody arches the opposite way. Back underneath the viaduct to Charlton. Ah, that was a nice meet up, like, and really impressive. Nice bloody lasses there at the bloody Farmers Mart cafe. I mean, technically it's shut. It's only open on a Tuesday and Thursdays. But just let me in and let me buy coffee. We bought coffee late, and then, as I say, they brought a load of buffet stuff back from a funeral, and we could eat as much as we wanted, like, and it was absolutely gorgeous stuff, like, very nice for free. Very hospitable, very nice of them. Well, there for about 2 hours, over 2 hours. This little bike's so bloody fantastic on, as I said before, on roads like, I mean, on the countryside, like, they're absolutely fantastic. Perfect bike for for country road riding. In a hurry, son? With your caddy? That's it. Have that sign on the back, running in, please pass. Hey. Lovely bit of road, twisties there, like. Follows forest on the right. Tractor with hay on the right. And then dropping down into Ridgedale. Yeehaw. Ridgedale. Ridgedale Ironworks. Sorry for the head movements, folks, but I'm just checking the mirrors and what have you, so... What beautiful scenery. What beautiful scenery. I keep saying it, but I can't help it. Ha ha ha. Well, there was a little bit of sunshine for a brief moment there, like, but it is blue sky here, like, it is definitely broken clouds, so... It's definitely a lot better than what it is down in Hexham, that's for sure. Definitely much clearer up the valley here, like. I can feel the heat a bit now, like, as well. It's much warmer. Absolutely much warmer. Well, that's the third running in ride of the Royal Enfield Classic 350. We've done now 174.2 miles, so we're getting near the 300 mark. We're getting up, we're creeping up to it, so so it can go for its first service. So hopefully we shall get that done and get it across the Hollywood service station. So thanks for watching. See you soon. Bye for now.